Hey guys, welcome back and thanks for tuning in. So we're going to try something new, and this time it's from Lea Salonga. Now this is on my own from Les Misérables, but go ahead and leave me a note in the comments to let me know what you think, and make sure you click that like button for me. But let's see what Lea does for us today. All right, let's go.
And now I'm all alone again, nowhere to turn, no one to go to. Without a home, without a friend, without a face to say hello to. And now the night is near, now I can make believe he's here. Sometimes I walk alone at night when everybody else is sleeping. I think of him and then I'm happy with the company I'm keeping. The city goes to bed and I can live inside my head. On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there just for a second. I know you just love it when I do that, right? So I have to say that it's so pronounced. And you can tell that by the way that she's moving her lips in her mouth. She's opening up. And this is more of like what you get from a stage performance, because you are meant to exaggerate every word, and in this case, every lyric that you are saying or singing. So this is all part of the stage performance. And what it does is it actually does two things. One, it allows you to project more. So you're trying to project to the audience because you are on stage, they're watching you, and it's all part of I'm here. Now, this is, of course, just her on her own. No pun intended, all on her own. But she may be also up on stage with other performers. But it needs to be shown that she is the one that you need to have your attention on. Now, the other thing is, and this is actually much more difficult, while it does project by opening up the mouth more, it also can make it more difficult to say or hit certain notes because of the tone, and making sure the words sound the way they should, because you're not just singing, you're actually also telling the story. And that's what, you are noticing from the very beginning, is that she is not just performing like a traditional kind of like a traditional singer that would just be on stage just singing a simple song. This is a Broadway style musical. So this is going to be a little bit different. And you are trained to do this. So this takes a lot of practice. This is something that you kind of develop into almost like a muscle memory. So that way you can actually be able to project, draw the audience's attention, and still perform at a higher level, at an excelled level than you would typically find. So very interesting performance already, but that's what we've seen different from other kind of musical performances you might see. And I mean, obviously her voice is fantastic, so it just works so well. But I don't want to spoil the big number here, so let's back up because I want to be able to hear that build up again. So here we go. All right, let's go here.
And all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he's gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are buried everywhere. The streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life, I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known.
Okay, I'm going to pause it there just before she finishes it off here because I just have to say, did you notice the projection? But also, it's so incredibly hard to be able to enunciate all those words that quickly and be able to put it so on point. So this takes an immense amount of practice. This is not something, okay, I've memorized the words, okay, we've rehearsed it a couple times. No, this is something that you actually practice for years to do. And it's kudos to her because she's put in lots of hours, lots of work just to get to this level, not just a pretty voice or a good talent. This is something that takes a lot of work and it takes a lot out of you. So this is also where you actually add the additional emotion behind it, and then that kind of emphasizes even more exertion on your body. So anyway, now that you kind of got some things to look for, I'm going to back up to that big number one more time, and that way you can actually hear it again and notice some things. All right, here we go.
But only on my own.
Okay, guys, that just gives you chills all over. And I mean, you get chills in when she starts really hitting those bigger notes right there towards the second tier of the song, and then that finale is just like it's just so soft and so subtle, and you can you can see, especially with the camera being able to zoom in, you just see the emotion in her face of that the words that she's putting out there, the lyrics of the song aren't just the lyrics in a song in that moment to her. It's actually part of the way that she feels. And that is a full on, stage performance, musical performance. I mean, that is wow. Um, and also, what I did notice is there at the end, she remains in character the entire time. Most of the time, at the end of a song like that, especially a big song like that, and the audience begins to applaud, you might get a crack of a smile or maybe even a wave, just something to acknowledge the audience. But she remains in that emotional state, in that character state, and then just kind of looks around the room. I think what it does for her is it shows, it almost, I would say that she's proud of herself, and she should be, because that's what it took. It took so much work, so many hours, so much practice, and she deserves that round of applause. So bravo to her. She did a wonderful job, and I mean, it is truly amazing. So anyway, guys, you let me know what you think. Leave me a note in the comments there. And also, if you like this reaction, go ahead and click that like button for me. And for all those recent contributors, I know some of you like to remain nameless, so I'll make sure that I honor that. But you can also go to Buy Me a Coffee. I really appreciate that. And if anything that you can add there, that would be grateful to help me out and the channel out. So, and also, if you haven't already, make sure you click the notification bell, because I am trying to do all different kinds of videos, all different kinds of reactions for any kind of music performance, any genre, any artist, whatever it might be. So you got to let me know what we need to follow up on next. All right. But anyway, guys, you have a great one, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Take care now. Bye-bye.